13 Steps on how to make a spooky ghost story for YouTube. If you're looking to make your own spooky ghost story for YouTube, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to teach you how to make a simple but effective ghost story that will have your viewers creeped out. From setting the mood to choosing the right music, we'll cover everything you need to make your ghost story a success. Once you have mastered the art of storytelling, you can use it to create amazing videos for your YouTube channel. So get ready to scare your friends and family with your own spooky ghost story. 1. Choose a subject. You can choose to make a story about a haunted house, a ghost, or even a murder. The more interesting the story, the more viewers you'll likely get. 2. Choose a movie. Once you've chosen a movie, it's time to get to work. 3. Choose a location. One of the first things you'll need to do is choose a location for your ghost story. This will help you create the right atmosphere. 4. Choose the right props. Next, you'll need to find the right props. This will include things like candles, act. 5. Choose the right costumes. Last, you'll need to choose the right costumes. This will include things like masks, wigs, etc. 6. Choose a scene. To make a spooky ghost story for YouTube, you'll need to choose a scene. This can be anything from a dark forest to a haunted house to a dark alley. Once you have selected a scene, start planning your story. 7. Choose a mood. Think about what's going to make your story more effective. Is it the mood, the setting, or the dialogue that you use? Remember to use your audience in mind when writing your story. If you're targeting a children's audience, for instance, you'll want to use light-hearted and whimsical dialogue. If you're targeting an adult audience, you may want to use more suspenseful and serious dialogue. 8. Choose a setting. Think about the scenes in your story and find a way to include them in the setting. If you're making a story about a haunted house, for example, include items like a Ouija board or a mirror that's been tampered with. Choose your props wisely. 2. Use items that are appropriate for the setting you've chosen and that will help to add to the atmosphere. 9. Choose a character. Think about what makes your character unique and what makes them stand out from the rest. Do they have a tragic story? Are they a loner? Are they misunderstood? Once you've decided on your character, start brainstorming a few possible backstories. Think about what might happen to them during your ghost story and how their situation might lead to them being scared in the dark. You might also want to consider what might happen to the building or location where your ghost story takes place. By following these simple tips, you'll be on your way to creating a spooky ghost story that will leave your viewers clamoring for more. 10. Choose a ghost. Instead, think about the ghost that is most likely to scare your viewers. For example, if you're making a video about a haunted house, you might choose a ghost that is associated with the house. If you're making a video about a haunted forest, you might choose a ghost that is associated with the forest. Once you've chosen the right ghost, it's time to start planning your video. 11. Choose a prop. If you're filming in a well-lit room, you may not need any props. But if you're filming in a dark room, using a prop will really help to create a spooky atmosphere. Another thing to consider when making your spooky ghost story for YouTube is to choose the right music. This can really help to set the mood and add to the overall spookiness of the video. 12. Choose a title. Once you have a title, you'll want to make sure it is catchy and easy to remember. You'll also want to make sure the title is search engine friendly so people can find your video when they are looking for something spooky to watch. Last but not least, make sure the title is appropriate for your audience. If you are uploading a video for children, for example, don't call your video How to Make a Haunted House. That's not going to be appropriate for children. 13. Edit your video. There are a few key things you can do to make sure your ghost story is both effective and watchable. First and foremost, use effective camera work. This means using low light and filming in long exposures to create an ethereal feel to your video. Second, make sure your sound effects are top-notch. This will create a sense of suspense and help keep viewers engaged. Third, Be sure to edit your video for a spooky feel. This includes adding creepy music and spooky sound effects. Finally, make sure your video is well paced. This will keep viewers engaged and guessing what's going to happen next. We hope you enjoyed our video about how to make a spooky ghost story for YouTube. Making a spooky ghost story can be a fun and creative way to entertain your viewers. We provided a few tips on how to make your story scary and interesting, so be sure to give it a try. We can't wait to see your finished product, and please do share it with us on social media. See you in our next video. Stay happy, stay healthy.